Hello, welcome back to another video on Vedic Astrology. In the last video, I have started a new series, Career and Vedic Astrology, and last time it was Saturn, and this time I have decided to do just a planet that is quite opposite to Saturn, and that is none other than Mercury. If you want to know the various professions and career that are linked to Mercury, first you have to understand Mercury. Just find out what Mercury is doing all the time in the sky, and then you will know what it really means. You have the Sun here in the center of the solar system and Mercury going around it like this. And as it goes around like this, from there if you watch this carefully, you will not actually be seeing this that is going in a circular motion around the Sun, but you will see it going like this, back and forth. So Mercury is all the time in front of the Sun and then immediately backwards, over the Sun and then again forward and then again backwards. You see that Mercury is always in this motion called the to and fro, similar to the pendulum, goes back and forth. So all human activities that are mainly based on the to and fro motion is ruled by Mercury. So Mercury denotes speed, it's just the opposite of Saturn, which is slow. And I write, my hand goes forward and again backwards, forward, backwards. So all those people who are connected to the writing, the intellectual people, all must surely be having a strong Mercury connected to the houses of wealth, profession, and so in all these horoscopes, Mercury will be strongly connected to the career. So whatever we write, so whatever we calculate, calculation involves a lot of to and fro movement. You have to go like this, add up the numbers, subtract, divide. In all these activities, you will find there's a lot of things to, there's a lot of intellectual activity, and it usually involves the writing equipment of the pen. Today, the computers, as far as the coding is concerned, the actual programming is concerned, is always ruled by Mercury. So someone has a strong Mercury, and that person is also inclined to do a computer related course, then please encourage that. Mercury rules the travel industry because your vehicle goes and then has to come back. It must come back, otherwise it's a failure. In those days, Mercury ruled the weaving industry because there's something in the weaving process where the thread is taken back and forth like this continuously. You'll have to watch some videos on how normally the actual process of the textile manufacturing happens. There's a lot of to and fro motion in it. Also, the printing industry is governed by Mercury because again there is the aspect of some movement always continuously like this, or a rotating movement, something which happens regularly like this, the paper goes like this, and all this is related to Mercury. And Mercury rules the electronic and communication industry, mobile phones. In the computer, you find that there is a lot of input-output activity going on. It's a continuous process. And therefore, Mercury rules the computer, and it also rules the telephone. Hello? Hello? I'll call you back. Bye. It rules mobiles, and all the communication gadgets are ruled by Mercury because when I speak, the other person has to again speak back to me, and then if the other person does not speak, then obviously I will hang up. So it's actually always the back and forth. So signaling systems, all signals, all communications. So within the body, human body, Mercury rules the nerves because a lot of signals are going back and forth. So some signal, as you touch somebody, the touch sends something to the brain, and the brain does something back again to handle that information. So the nerves are related to Mercury. And all other within the human body, it covers the ear, nose, throat because it looks like the most important communication channel within the human body. So even if doctors want to know which line to specialize in, and if they find Mercury is the strongest planet in the chart, then they should do something with maybe ENT, or maybe something to do with the nerves. In all trading activities, there is something which goes and then comes back. I give the money and then the goods come back. So all trading activities are connected to all the places that require heavy documentation, lots of paperwork, right from making an agreement. So people who are involved with photocopying and generally the act of copying, all that is done because of Mercury. In short, Mercury rules everything that is connected to communication, and in a communication we have so many gadgets, and it looks like Budha is really ruling the world right now, because most of the greatest activity is connected to the profession in terms of electronic gadgets and all the electronic revolution that is happening. It is all related to Mercury, and it looks like Mercury is now ruling the world. If you have a strong Mercury, then you will also be a good speaker. You can talk well, and it's also connected to intellectual, and it's also intellectual activities, and connected to the ability to debate, because you speak, you listen, and then you speak back. So all this debating, the skill that an orator has got, journalism, because you want to send forth the news, and all information oriented things are all connected to Mercury. Those who live by commissions, because they have the information and they exchange the information between a buyer and a seller, and in between they get the commission. So all commission related activities are also ruled by Mercury. Mercury also rules, is associated with all types of calculations, because in the ancient textbooks Mercury was related to the word Ganitha, or Ganitha means calculating, Ganitam, or Ganitha means calculations. And therefore astrology is intimately connected to Mercury. Export-import activities are always strongly connected to Mercury. That's because it's also the basic activity of trading is involved, and there is a lot of amount of either information or money or other items moving back and forth. So that's why export-import is also connected to Mercury. So I have covered in depth the various things that Mercury is related to, and if Mercury is dominant in your chart as far as the career is concerned, then you must take up one of these lines that I suggested, but I may have missed out certain lines. Since I told you the key message that this planet holds, I'm sure that you can always find out the other lines that are connected to Mercury, even if I had missed it out. So thank you so much for watching this video. And in case you have any doubts, please ask them in the comment section. See you back in my next video. Subscribe and be in touch. Thank you. Bye.